back. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show. The new amazing 102.5 FM. You do the through the station. Marcus, what are you doing over there?
I am what you call trying to rearrange the furniture.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I see.
My gloves on.
Yeah, you're taking stuff off the wall, moving it around, all that kind of stuff. But you know what? We've got somebody in the studio today that's going to involve themselves with our Hot Topic segment called Y'all Heard That? And with Y'all Heard That, we talk about things that are going on inside the city, outside of the city,
I'm
in the
prepared
world.
This time.
Are you prepared?
I am prepared.
You gonna walk us through our Hot Topic
segment. You say
segment.
y'all heard that. I'm ready to say what you heard.
So,
help me out.
So guys, Thomas Lucas and Tony Smith with Equal Justice. Now you guys are going to involve yourselves with our Y'all Heard That, which is our Hot Topic segment. And when I say Y'all Heard That, you say what you heard.
What you heard?
What you heard.
Well, I have to say Y'all Heard That. Okay? All right. So, in unison. Y'all heard that?
What
you heard.
Marcus, where are you?
I'm right there, right? Come on, one more time.
Y'all heard that?
What you heard.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and lead us with that one, Marcus.
So the biggest news to me, of course, goes to R. Kelly again.
Yeah.
My man R. Kelly's back in action. He took a break from club appearances and performances, but he was
he needed to.
Yeah, he was actually booked in his hometown to come out for $22,000.
That's a lot of money.
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
Hey, $22,000 1 hour. All he had to do was come out, grab a mic, and say, "Do you mind?" And that's it. He didn't even sing the whole song. He just sung that little part. They paid him. He left. Paid his manager $2,000, and that was it.
Do you think they got their money's worth? You know what I mean?
Not at all. Anytime you pay R. Kelly $22,000, he should at least kill you or something. Like you shouldn't just.
Thomas, Tony, what do you guys think?
Are
you R. Kelly fans?
I'm a fan of his music. It's unfortunate what we found out. About his dealings.
But have we found out? Remember, proven.
Yeah, he hasn't been. It's
it?
supposed to be innocent until
proven guilty.
Innocent until posted on Twitter is what it is nowadays.
Black Twitter for sure.
Black Twitter will ruin your life.
They will ruin all of your life. Tony.
I say let the man make his money.
You didn't mute R. Kelly?
No, I didn't. Again, innocent until proven guilty.
I like your answer.
In other news. So, Kathy Hughes. How many of y'all know who Kathy Hughes is?
Tell them who Kathy Hughes is.
We listen to her platforms every day. She owns, Radio One,
TV
Urban One. She owns quite a bit. And she's a powerful black woman in the community. Not just in the community, but the world. Media mogul Kathy Hughes is used to making history. Hughes was the first African-American woman to become vice president and general manager of a station in Washington, D.C. back in '99. But right now, she has been inducted into the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame. That's the NAB, National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame, making her the first black woman to be inducted into the radio category. Fellas, your thoughts?
That's amazing. Who's up next? Amanda, you up next?
Of course I am.
We're giving trophies away, man.
Well, first of all, we ain't giving nothing. We are definitely
Look,
earning.
a lot of people try to reach out to the radio personalities and try and get your songs played and your advertisement played. Hit Kathy Hughes up. That's who's in charge.
She don't want to hit
Don't reach out to all these personalities. You wasting your time, man. Go to the top of the food chain and get what you want.
Get what you need. Well, big ups to Kathy Hughes and being a media trailblazer and founder and chairperson.
She also owns TV One. I think Amanda just said that. That means she got that Oprah money, man.
She's doing it.
I might need to hit her.
What's going on in the basketball world?
Right now, we got a bunch of people retiring. Shout out to Dirk Nowitzki. He spent his whole life in a Mavericks uniform. Putting up numbers, though. He's definitely going to the Hall of Fame. And, we kind of used to seeing African Americans kind of run this league, but Dirk Nowitzki has stood out for 21 years. He dropped a bunch of points for the Dallas Mavericks and Mark Cuban. Made Mark Cuban a lot of money.
Yeah.
He dropped 30 points last night in his final game of the season. Along with Dwayne Wade, he dropped 30 points too. Yesterday we was having a conversation about Paul Pierce, and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade and both Dirk Nowitzki is retiring. Who you guys picking out of Paul Pierce and D Wade? Who y'all think? Who you passing the ball to? It's 10 seconds left in the game. Who you passing the ball to?
I would have to give it to Paul Pierce. I'm a D Wade fan, but Paul Pierce is a better shooter.
Ooh. What about you, brother? Your best one?
D Wade all the way.
D Wade all the way? All right. Hey, 50-50 over here.
I just like D Wade because he's cute.
We're going to stick with basketball, though. The biggest news, even last night and today, to me, the most shocking news this year, probably, aside from, a lot of the nasty news that comes out, is Magic Johnson just retiring, just out of nowhere. He
Is
just
he stepping down?
stepped down. He just put in his 2 weeks notice. He put in his 2 hour notice. He didn't let nobody know. He just was like, hey, I'm out. LeBron, you got it from here. He said that he was stepping down because he wanted to go back to having fun and get back to doing some of the things he used to do. An example he gave, he was like, hey, I can't even shout Dwayne Wade out right now because I'm a Laker. You know, and so you can't even post and say, hey, D Wade, appreciate you, man. I'm rooting for you. You had a wonderful season. I'm your boy. He can't do those type of things. So he felt like he was in handcuffs. And as an owner, I feel what he's saying. You know, when you become a business owner or become a certain type of corporate person, you can't do what you want to do. You got to do what the corporation allows you to do. And he's a boss, so he wants to break away and.
He also said,
I
feel like a monkey has been lifted off my back. This must really was weighing on him.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. When you come from being a boss, and now you back in corporate and you got these rules.
I get that.
You know, you want to get back to just tweeting and you want to go to Miami, man. Miami, Dwayne got all the ladies out there. Gabby got a lot of friends. They had a nice little retirement ceremony, and he could not attend, so I know it hurt.
With all these people getting out and retiring, all that kind of stuff, you think that something's about to happen? Maybe some ownership? I don't know.
With LA got a lot going on. We got Nipsey Hussle funeral happening tomorrow.
It's
We got
Thursday.
Magic Johnson stepping down, and I think Magic did that just on a. That's a great publicity move. Anytime you want to do something big, like step down from the Lakers. You want to do
Move
it
in
around
silence.
something big,
And,
another big moment in LA. So Nipsey Hussle, funeral is tomorrow. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Shout out to Nipsey. Oh, speaking of Nipsey Hussle, you know they changed the street?
Yeah,
They
it's
did
a square.
change
I don't know if
square.
it's a street or just a square, but it's Nipsey Hussle
Either
Square.
way, he's going in history.
Hey,
right
for
now.
the $100 right now, call in, any caller, call in, pronounce Nipsey Hussle whole name correctly. I'll give you $100.
You gonna give him $100?
Give him a number.
Bro, y'all call in 832-685-1025.
Say his name right.
We got the guest trying to call in. 832-685-1025.
You can't say his name, man. It's like a substitute teacher, man. You get in there, you trying to say Nipsey Hussle whole name, the class is laughing
Are
at
we
you.
going with that today? Are you doing that today?
What is it? What's his name?
The $100.
Hey, man, anybody gonna call? Let's see. Let them call.
If y'all call in today, 832-685-1025.
You might get the $100 in nickels or pennies.
Don't
but
matter
it's still-
what
it's
form
still
it come in.
$100.
$100 is $100. Y'all call in 832-685-1025. If you can pronounce
That's it. Just pronounce it.
Nipsey Hussle's real
Nobody
name.
can.
This is
You
a
can't.
real deal.
It's hard.
Because his mom had to.
You got a whole first and
pronounce
last
it.
name. You can't pronounce. I need the middle name too.
Need the
$100.
middle name too?
You make it work for it. Man.
If you can pronounce Nipsey Hussle's first, middle, and last name, Marcus Bowers has $100.
Real name, not Nipsey Hussle. That's
His
the name
real
that was
name,
given
his
him.
birth name. Call in.
There you go.
Look,
Something like
that's
that,
something like that. No.
How are you gonna know if it's correct or not?
Hey,
Because
we
his
gonna know.
mom pronounced it on social media.
Do you
yesterday.
know what their pronunciation is?
I do know what
Hey,
it is.
before that cash out goes out, I will know what that pronunciation is.
Call in,
look,
guys.
Lastly, my comedian brethren, DC Youngfly, man. You know what? Shout out to DC Youngfly,
That
man.
boy's doing
I saw
things.
DC Youngfly when he first hopped on the ground. It was like he jumped out of jail and on the ground, and he been winning ever since, man. So I love seeing people with tattoos on their face get this money because ain't nobody.
And so he did what we talk about. He had to make his own way.
I'm saying you got
for
to.
real.
Man, that's what
He
it
did
is.
what we talk about when it comes to comedy. He went from Instagram to television to movies.
Yeah, movies. And right now he's on a movie right now. He's
How High
co-starring
too.
with Terry J. Vaughn, David Banner, and B. Simone, man. Shout out to her too, man. All these people that are making moves, Rodney Perry, just so many people in the comedy industry, they come together with, I'm sure Nick Cannon got something to do with this. But there's a movie coming out that we all need to go see. Digital Lives Matter. Digital Lives Matter. It's about DC Youngfly losing all his social media followers and having to get them back in order to audition for this movie. So think about it. If you showed up to an audition, they was like, hey, how many followers you got? And they was like, oh, you ain't got 50,000, we don't need you. So you got to go get your followers up to 50,000, 50K, or in DC Youngfly situation, a million followers in order to audition for this film. How many followers you got, brother?
Man, I'm stuck at 11.
Ain't nobody
11,000,
gonna lie to you,
11,000,
man. How many
11,000.
followers you got, brother?
12.
Hey, man, we got to step our game up, man. We want to be stars in the movies in the
Right,
next,
exactly.
the next Bad Boys 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Or Fast and Furious 15. What number they on right now?
And
Too many.
They're on 14, 17 or something like that.
When we come back, we're going to get a chance to talk to Thomas Lucas and Tony Smith of Equal Justice Now. They're going to tell us some things that they got going on in a huge festival that you all have been hearing about for a month now, at least, the 420 Mega Fest. This is your Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show. And the new amazing 102.5 The Thing to Do through the station. We'll be right back. We're back. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show, and the new amazing 102.5 FM You Do Good Through the Station. I like that song.
Hey man,
Lil Nas
I told you I'm about to
X.
call Megan Thee Stallion, man. That's Lil Nas X. I'm
She
gonna
can
put on
do
that
he
little
can
old
do
Tom
remix.
Roll song, and me and Megan gonna listen to it together.
That's actually a good idea. Are you putting a plug out there?
Yes,
That's actually,
I'm trying to look. I've been
actually
trying
a
to get
really
her
good
attention.
idea.
Hey
I didn't
Megan,
think
over
about
here.
that. That's actually pretty
Hey.
good. So y'all see Megan Thee Stallion with Lil X, what is it, Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah, tell Lil Nas X I'm bringing the horse. It's gonna be me and Megan Thee Stallion, and we're gonna be good.
You know what? We want to know what Thomas Lucas and Tony Smith of Equal Justice Now have to say about
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson,
Yeah,
Lil Nas X, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But first, I want to talk about this festival that you guys are sponsoring, the 420 Mega Fest.
Oh, that's big.
Yes, the 420 Mega Fest is 420, of course, April 20th, next Saturday. We've been working with you guys to put the word out. Thank you guys so much.
You're more than welcome.
And
We do what we do.
also have, we have a bunch of DJs, a bunch of acts, a bunch of hosts, yourself included. Amanda.
I am.
You soft spoken, man. You high? Is this 420?
No,
You
I'm not high.
celebrating?
It's not 420. I don't
Alright.
smoke.
You seem soft spoken.
We are not, promoting or marketing
Alright.
anything about
Tell
smoking.
them what the event
but
is really about.
The event is for the city. We're trying to give the leaders of the city an opportunity to step out and do something for the city.
Leaders in the arts.
In the arts,
area.
the music, the film lane as well. We have in the music lane, we have Zero. We have help me out here. We got so many people.
We
Slim
got Slim
Thug.
Thug,
We have
Webby.
DJ Chose,
Yeah.
Webby.
Yeah, I know, I heard
We
the
have
lineup.
Peppadon. We have Amanda Sapp. We have so many people.
Hey, Marcus Bars might be there too, man. You just never know.
Yes, Marcus is definitely going to be there. It's going to be at the Jones Plaza downtown
Oh, that's a
Houston.
cool spot too.
Yes, a very nice outdoor spot.
Outdoors, everything.
Yes, where we're going to have drinks. We're going to have a VIP section, well lit stage, well sound.
Speaking of lit, it's on 420.
Yeah, I mean it's
I don't
420.
know
It's
if you
a
guys know what that means, but that means it's the day before Easter. That's
yeah,
it.
it's like
You
an
know,
underground
whatever you was
holiday.
thinking.
Yeah.
That's not what I was about to say.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's just the day
Well,
before
yeah,
Easter.
it's a major event. We got a lot of tickets sold. They're still moving.
Why did you guys decide to sponsor the 420 Mega Fest?
We thought it would be a great opportunity for us to kick off our nonprofit organization,
Yes.
Equal
Yes.
Justice Now. It focuses exactly on what it says, equal justice within the judicial system, and just the different variations of issues within it and problems that are to be solved within the judicial system. So,
What are some problems that you guys are looking to target?
we're looking to target, we have understood issues of the judicial system.
Just
we
give
have,
us one.
I mean, for instance, you got Bill Cosby. He just got charged
Free my
and
boy
put away
Bill.
for, what he got put away for. But outside of that, there are people with other cases that have the same charges and
Don't free Bill.
don't have the
free
same
Dr.
time
Hudson.
handed
Dr.
to them.
Hudson, Right.
We know what the issues are. We're looking to come with solutions and, with the organization. So that's where our focus
Tony
is.
Smith.
And there's
what-
also bail.
And
Bail reform?
Bail reform, bail's a hot topic.
I heard it was happening in California. It was some type of bail reform, making it to where, hey, if they make a decision on whether or not you get a bail or not. Is that happening here in Texas as well?
They are trying to do that here in Texas. They
All the bail bonds, stuff, that type of thing.
not going out of business. They signed a
They
bill.
fear.
Well, maybe.
Mhm.
What's happening is that a lot of the judges are releasing people, and we happen to think that's not necessarily a good thing. I think people need to be educated on, when you're released on a PR bond, it's more to it than just being released. It's a public safety issue. You've got an issue that happened, I guess, about a month ago, where a gentleman was released on a PR bond for 3 aggravated robbery charges, and 2 days later he committed another crime, and he was released again on.
Because in a PR bond, you can release yourself or something like that, right?
Well, no, it's up to the courts, but here the judges
are
are
the system.
they're releasing people
Right.
on PR bonds.
Yeah.
It's just not necessarily a good thing.
So do you have some some bail bonds that are in coalition with you, in agreement with you, or on you guys' team with Equal Justice Now?
There are people on both sides.
Mhm.
It's a very do we think that somebody should be put in jail because of a traffic ticket? No.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that somebody should be put in jail for?
I needed you as my lawyer, man. They sure like
Me
it,
too.
boy, for running that stop sign at one
Bro,
time.
I
think I was trying to tell him to him like, hey man, look, I'm like Dr. Martin Luther King out here. Don't arrest me.
They didn't know?
Let me make it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, Google me, brother. I just gave back.
The man was like, Google in his back seat
Yeah,
of his
boy,
car.
you got the right to remain silent.
But we do think that, you know, if you rob a store, if you snatch somebody's purse, you should be held accountable for it.
If you get caught. So look, understand this. I got a
True
question
that.
for y'all. You know, you guys that got this nonprofit going. How do you guys feel about the rappers and the guys that's committing the crimes being the spokesperson for jail reform?
Committed.
There you go. Whatever word you want to use, committing or committed.
They are changed.
Allegedly?
Yeah,
Committed.
allegedly.
Who are we talking about?
Just all of them, man.
Meek
All
Mill
of
just
them.
got out of jail.
All of them.
Jay-Z.
All the
All
entertainers.
of those,
Everybody's always
They were in
trying
jail
to
at
do
some point.
the jail reform, and sometimes I don't know what is that platform.
Well, I think that everybody is entitled to their opinion. First of all, I think that people change, which is a good thing. You know, this is something that we felt that our judicial system should do, is try to reform individuals and people. So everyone, they do certain things and they pay their time.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be holding them like you should never be able to do anything ever or speak against something because you did something in your past.
Like voting, man. You know, it's just, I think in Florida the law changed first. It was
Right.
one of the first states that actually allowed felons to
That's right.
to vote. So shout out to the Floridians. Can I say that?
So that did
That
just
is correct.
recently
Just
happen,
happened.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, okay, so how can people be a part of Equal Justice Now, be a part of your movement, get on board with what you all are doing?
They can follow us on Instagram. We're pretty popular now on Instagram.
The man say
at-
11K, right? You say 11K?
I'm sorry?
You say you got 11K
11,000.
followers?
No, that's my personal
Oh, my
page.
bad.
That's my personal page. But I think we're at 10K with
Hey,
the page. So
That's
well,
just as good.
we're getting there.
So they can
We're
follow
getting
you on social media?
Yes, Equal Justice Now. That's equal_justice_now on Instagram, and then Facebook, it's straight through Equal Justice Now, and Twitter is Equal Justice N with the N.
How do we
at the end.
donate? Because all these nonprofits, you need money.
We have a website, and our website is www.equaljusticenow.org. You can get in contact with us there, and donate.
Now I need
Give
my
us all
5%, bro. You said all these connections you about to get on the radio. I need my
5% is cool.
We can start with $100.
Right?
Hey,
Don't
somebody
forget
call
that.
in,
Somebody
man.
call in.
I need Nipsey Hussle's whole name. You know what I'm saying? His real
First,
name.
middle, and
All
last.
that.
832-685-1025. If you can pronounce it clearly, then you can win. You have an opportunity to win. So, guys, is there any other information that you all want to give us here on the Amanda Sapp Show?
As of right now, we just want the whole city to come out to the event, the 420 Mega Fest. It's literally the biggest thing and best thing to offer the city on 420, and that's about it.
A lot of good music, a lot of good people, good food. So it'd be a good opportunity to hang out and meet us as well.
We got food trucks.
Got food trucks.
Y'all got a big
I'm
TV
coming.
out there, right?
Say
A
no
big
more.
screen?
Yes, we got a big screen. There's so much going on. It's kind of like hard to mention everything without leaving someone out or something. But we do have a big screen that will be, showing the film aspect of the show.
How much is it to get in?
It is $20 to get in, but the prices are gonna go up. So grab some tickets.
So I'm more than
Grab 'em
positive
now.
you can find tickets on Eventbrite. On
You
the
can
website.
find tickets on Eventbrite. You should also take a look at our Instagram page.
Yeah, and
That is going to direct you
website.
to where to grab the tickets from the bio with the website.
420 Mega Fest, the day before Easter, man. That's,
day before
you know,
Easter. The website is
smoking with the
www.megafesthtx.com.
Smoking
It's
with the
not
rabbit.
about smoking. It's about
No, not that. I'm
You'd
just
be
saying,
honest.
like, some people will be
Some people will.
partaking with the Buddy Rabbit
For
on
sure.
420.
Guys, you can find out more information about the 420 Mega Fest at www.420megafest. I'm sorry. Yeah, 420megafesthtx.com. That's it, right?
You said it right.
I think I did. All right, guys. When we come back, we got more in store for you. We can talk to somebody called, his name is Jungle. This is your girl Amanda Sapp from the Amanda Sapp Show, the new amazing 102.5 FM. You do this station.